My custom skins every time I relaunch the game. What? 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 It must have been something they did with that last update. Alright, you won't see this, but I need to reapply a custom skin because War Thunder is trying to change the way that custom skins work, and I don't think they have it quite figured out yet, which is okay. This game is sort of in a live development stage, so it makes sense that not everything is going to be perfect as soon as they launch it. There's a lot of moving parts to this thing, and I really appreciate their continual development of the game. But then you get into things like this, and well, it's a custom thing, so it's my job to make it work. Alright, so we'll take that right there, and big scary snake. And if what I'm saying makes no sense to you, that's also okay. You'll see, hopefully. Nope, it's broken. Well, oh, TIE fighters. Hey, buddy. Alright, you gonna join me on the old Discord? Let's see, somebody messaged me. But, what's going on here? Friends. Pending. The gamer. Oh, there we go. Let's accept that friend request. James Nimbus. Huh. Okay. Alright. TIE fighters. If you're there, get on Discord. Maybe he's not feeling well. Let's see what's going on. No, not that. I still have no idea what I'm doing. He's not connected to chat. Is he offline? Did I just... He's offline. Alright, well, let's see. We'll just jump out of that dead squad then. Okay, it looks like I'm on my own for now. Man, what's the deal? What is the deal with custom camos? It's just not working properly. Every little micro patch, they mess up my camo. Sorry if this is a bit boring for you guys, but, well, I am having issues with the game. It's not recognizing changes to the custom camo, so let me try relaunching the game. Annoying, but, it is what it is. Okay, and go ahead and close the background. And now you guys are seeing nothing. Of course, by you guys, I'm probably talking to no one, but that's okay. Tank Baby just went down for a nap not too long ago. And she was so cranky. She's been really needy today. She just wants me to hold her like all the time now, which I mean it's what she wants all the time anyway. But She'll usually go off and play by herself, but Tank Mom is away on training for the post office. And so Daddy's really lonely, and little Guppy is just really needy right now. She needs Daddy to be constantly holding her. So she misses Mommy. It's pretty adorable. Do 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 do. Okay, let's see if that fixes the issue. Customization. I just don't want to fly a Spitfire with this this soupy looking Italian camouflage on it. I'm sure some people like it, but I don't. So I'm just trying to fix my custom camo. Sorry if this is not what you came to see, but well, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. There it is, showing up now, and voila. So something's wonky with how the game has been launching. It checks the files, and then it just doesn't recognize user camouflages properly when I launch the game sometimes. So that's probably a bug, and I'm not at all I don't have the time to report it. That takes forever to report a bug. I did once report a bug on the P61Cs, or no, the P61, is it B or A? The premium model had had a bug with the animation of the spoiler flaps for its wings, so that's a thing. It's not anymore. They fixed the bug, so maybe I did a service to the War Thunder community. Let's check and see if any. Hey, Northy GG. Good to see ya. You got a pretty good channel. I've seen your stuff. I won't be able to answer comments very regularly because I have to Alt-Tab to look at them. So apologies if anyone is watching and leaves a comment and gets ignored. It's not intentional. I have to focus on the game. I'm bad enough at this anyway, but when I start streaming, my gameplay goes in the toilet. I can't focus. But I want to do it anyway. You know, sometimes the fun is not in doing well, but in just experiencing experiencing a game together. Let's check out this custom camo. This is the Big Snake camo. Big Snake, so scary. And I could have made this a lot better if I put another hour or so into it to get these boundaries mirrored over and matched up properly on the different parts. But I just threw this together because I wanted something a little more dynamic on my turn fighter, and from a distance it looks okay, so I'm happy with it. I'm also well aware of the fact that I can do better, and it kind of kills me inside that I haven't given this the time to make this into a really good custom camo. This is all cut and paste stuff anyway. None of this is original art. That's papyrus font there on the reference, referencing the seed of the woman prophecy from the Bible, which is among the first prophecies, and it's talking to the snake about what's going to happen to him. So, big snake, so scary. Anyway, that's my historical documentation for this camouflage. That's proof that this is a historical camouflage. Okay. Moving on. You know, Gaijin has referenced much more obscure documents for their historicity, so I figure that I've got a pretty valid historical reference on my Spitfire. I talked about that on my last stream. I have some historical background for this airplane, specifically for the big snake camo. If you missed that stream, and if you're watching this stream, you probably missed it because I don't think anybody watched it. You might want to check that out. It really starts heating up toward the end of the stream. You might watch the last 20 minutes or so and just have a good old laugh with me or at me. We got a dot. It looks a little too small to be a bomber, but I want it to be too big to be a fighter. Oh, we'll see what it is. What else do we have? We don't wanna fly with our blinders on. What's the team doing? Check the map. It looks like a few are moving rather slowly. Oh, it is a bomber. It's one of those odd French ones. I got blown out of the sky last time I got on the tail of one of those. That was a mistake. But I'll try and engage him from the sides or the front. It looks like he's not too high for me to get at him. Yeah, sometimes it seems like this climbs a lot faster than others. This must be cold air. Cold air makes a big difference. Yeah, I think this is a cold map. To the Spitfire Mark V C Tropical. Whether or not it's the Spaghetti variant. And game over. We lost the airfield. They're making a run for our landing strip. Boy, he's a cheerful fellow. We haven't even lost all our bases yet, and the man is terrified. Game over, man. Game over. We got him. He's a dead man. You messed with the wrong spaghetti, my friend. Somebody touch my airfield. He's dead. We won't secure the kill. I don't need to get blown out of the sky again. That is a beautiful sight, watching a big old heavy French bomber burning to death. Rival Spitfire, A36. If I turn with this A36, that Spit's gonna jump on me, and he wants to jump on me anyway, I get the impression. So we'll try and make this quick. He's definitely targeting us. Probably. Probably? I just don't have any good skills. Bow staff skills, nunchuck skills. Was that his elevator? His mistake was taking gun pods. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. That Spitfire's gonna get me now. Yep. Different Spitfire. Alright, it's time to get out of here. Whew. I don't think they're gonna follow me low. I'm out of cannon ammo. We basically took down that bomber. Let's see, somebody's calling me. Hold on. Yellow! Hello? Must have been a spammer. I've been getting tons of spam calls on my cell phone. Highly annoying. But, I am expecting a call soon. Or actually, more like I need to call somebody, and I'm hoping they call me first. I hate talking on the phone. and I lead a pretty disorganized life. Alright. Which I need to get more organized, but it's too late for me, son. Go on without me. Alright, lots of spits coming down now. We're going for the airfield because we're a bit damaged, but more importantly, we're out of 20 mil ammunition, and this is just a good time to reset. We could have stuck around there, but I don't know. It was getting hairy. I'm not trying to run away, but I'd feel a lot more comfortable engaging with those Spitfires if I had some 20 mil ammunition. So that's what we're going back for. Did that bomber die? Oh yeah, we got the kill for him. Good. Good. That A-36 was in a bad way too, but it looks like he's still kicking. So we've gotten our kill. We took down the bomber that was going for our airfield, proving that poor pessimist's prophecy pointless. Boy, some people get they get negative pretty fast. You know, game over, man. Game over. You see that Aliens, right? The Alien movie sequel with Sigourney Weaver and the Space Marines. Did I have a few cannon rounds left? It sounded like I did. Maybe no, it's just the toasty spaghetti. Reminds me of the way the cannons used to sound. Loving the new gun sounds, loving the new sounds in general, and the game is looking very nice. Here you see our Spitfire landing technique. Beautiful. Beautiful. Best I've done. I've only pulled one Jingles landing on this thing, but if you flop over and land on the roof, no worries. The plane won't blow up on you, so it's beginner friendly to a certain extent. What is the most dangerous plane to land? Probably something French. Some of those French planes are a bit tipsy. BF-109 can be unforgiving, as can the Spitfire if you're coming... Oh! Credit for a kill. There we go. 3 OP, friends. So we've got 2 kills, putting us at the most kills of our team. Total kills 4 or 5. Enemies been killed. It looks like we are getting beaten, which is not all that surprising. It looked like the team had a good number of fighters in a good position. And here I've been talking so much that I've forgotten to pull off the ground. So, what is happening? I don't like the look of those clouds. I fully expect them to be coming for our airfield now to spot us. That's what I would be doing if my team was at an advantage, as they are now. So we want to get away from the airfield, get into the clouds, get some altitude, and see what we can do. And we have a trio of bombers left on our team. Now would be the time where I would proclaim the game to be over. So, unless I can take down a handful of reasonably skilled pilots in some good vehicles, then I'm at a loss. There's one. I think I'll fly toward our bombers, try and provide some cover, stay in these clouds as much as I can. We could climb a little higher than 15 degrees, but I want to keep just that little bit more speed in my pocket in case I need to maneuver. And I don't have anybody to play with me today. I've had some good comedy moments with... maybe I should go after that dot over A. He is low. Looks like nobody's diving on our bombers right now. So we'll drop out a WEP to conserve fuel. We got 2 dots below us. One appears to be climbing in our direction. Drawing flag. I hear him now. There he is. B-34. Okay. He has rear gunners. Trying to stay below his gunners. He's trying to line them up. He's coming low over the airfield. He's gonna die. Get a few hits on him, so when the AA kills him, it gives me the kill. Or I could take a kill assist if a teammate jumps on him. That's okay. I am fully down with that. I do not want to hang out around a B-34. He's gonna die. There we go. Kill assist. Looks like he got our Focke-Wulf 200. I don't think he's gonna be able to repair. That was a bold move, daring, and cinematic. We were very tactical about that. And Zath Ngotu? I'm guessing it the pronunciation of your name, sir. Well done for warning about that B-34 incoming. I was pretty passive because I knew he was gonna die, and I didn't realize that that Focke-Wulf 200 was landing when he came in for that bombing run. Right? I would have been more active in trying to defend. I just don't have the situational awareness. But Zath, well done. You gave out a warning. You, sir, were a better man than I. Alright, let's go back to playing Spot the Dot. So we'll stay at 3K. I'm comfortable at that altitude in a Spitfire. I don't have a lot of experience playing Spitfires at all. This is my first Spitfire that I've really spent any time in. And it's been a pleasure. The thing flies quite nicely. I've flown against them quite a bit, so I have that experience. I basically just do what I've seen other Spits doing. And this is actually one of my first turn fighters as well. In fact, that's why I purchased the Italian Spit, so that I would... For one, I like playing premium vehicles. Getting double rewards is nice. And I like that this is just a run-of-the-mill Spitfire. Nothing special about it, other than you get to use it in a different nation, which is convenient. Having a turn fighter in the Italian ranks is very convenient. We're going to be low on fuel by the time we've gotten into an engagement and started heading back to base. There's a dot above us. If that's a Spitfire, we could be in for a real fight. And it probably is. So, there's that. We're going to climb a bit to meet him, but we're not going to try to energy fight him. I should say we're going to be playing defensively. Maybe he hasn't spotted us. Can we pass below him? He spotted us. He hasn't spotted us. Ooh, we've got this guy. We can take a VG-33, I think. He's burning energy. There we have him. He'll dive away from us. There we go. Okay, still with some cannon ammo. That turned out nicely for us. This is turning into a really interesting match. Essentially 4 kills. 3 kills and an assist. We let our team finish off that B-34. If I was in a P-47, I would go for him. Or a Focke-Wulf, or maybe even a BF-109. But a single 50 cal can end your day if you're in a Spitfire. We're once more low on fuel. It'd probably be wise for us to head back to the airfield again. We need every advantage we can get. We're still outnumbered. The enemy team has perhaps 3 players left, but dost thou even swag 3? Probably not helping out his team any, judging from his score. So essentially 2. There's a dot. I saw something. There he is. He's at our altitude, dropping down. He may be pursuing us. We'll try and get above him. Do you see the dot? It helps if you're not zoomed in. He's down below us. In the cloud, as it were. It's all in the cloud. Okay. We have enough cannon rounds if we are wise. He's coming for us. He's seen us. He hasn't seen us. He's a Spit. Okay, we are at a disadvantage against another Spitfire because this crew is not I'm not able to pull a lot of G's. I'm being informed that I should destroy my enemy, which makes sense. I don't know how to fly a Spitfire. Have I mentioned that? Did he just crash? That is the best way to kill a Spitfire. Get him to turn. Reason being, a Spitfire is a great turner, but they dip when they're turning. And so when you get into a turning engagement close to the ground, if you can get them to mouse fly enough, then they'll dip into the ground while they're looking behind them. And that's not good. Oof. He's going back up. Where is he? Little neg G for ya. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were ya? Okay. He's causing me issues. We gotta get out of here. This is bad news bears. Oh, good shots. Oof. Well, we did our best. Essentially, defeated 5 enemies, you might say. 3 direct kills, 1 assist that we handed off to our team members, and caused the Spit to crash into the ground. Last one, well, we didn't have any advantages. Got to show off a little bit of defensive flying, and that was it for us. Now, our bomber has a clear run at their airfield, a couple of bombers. Too bad that Stuka was actually playing as a bomber. He could have backed me up a little bit, but I don't blame him. And that's it for us. I don't, you know, honestly, we still have a chance to win this. If all they have left is a Spitfire. What do they have left? A couple of people. Dempsey, who has a kill, and Alejito. Or Alex Ito, but probably Alejito, because that Ito ending is sort of a Latin sounding name. Alejito, let's see, 16. Maybe if it's Spanish origin name. Anyway, Alejito, well played. Dempsey, well played. It looks like your team is going to win. Alright, let's get into another match. That was a good match. We had a good time. And I say let's get into another match, but we'll have to see. Let's see, I'm talking to somebody on... oh, excuse me. Was that on the mic? All I've had for breakfast is wheat thins. Because my wife's gone. I can't live like a human being when she's gone. I do all the cooking, but still, there's just no reason to do anything right if she's not here. I'm a lonely mess. Alright, see. Just checking things real quick. Let's check the stream. Ah, more comments. North GG. Recently started a special series of videos. Are you? Ooh. Kana Sablin. Spits also have problems in the vertical. True. That's absolutely true. Kana Sablin. Why can I not type? Anyway, I can't seem to type into YouTube right now, but Kana Sablin, you're absolutely right. Spits do have a problem in the vertical. Ugh. I need to refresh this. And North GG, I'm interested. I would like to start a special series of videos. You bet. Alright. And North GG, I'm not quite sure how to say your name, but I'm just gonna call you Northy. And if you have a problem with that, let me know. Don't want to call you something you don't want to be called. Alright. Do 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 do. 100,000 silver lions, 3,000 RP, and the match is still not done. So you know what? That's probably what it's going to remain as, on account of we will most likely lose that one. There's a slim chance that we would win, but there we go. Defeat. That's okay. That was a good battle. That was a really good one. Made me look good too. I got to do some defensive flying. I got to do some good gunnery. Glad that's up on the channel, because some of my other spit flying is rather amateur looking, and we're not even going to train a crew for that G55. Oh wait, we gotta purchase it. Don't train the crew. Finish, and then so easy to research aircraft when you're on a premium account in a premium plane. We're already queued up for the next battle. Good, good. We'll do one more if we can, because Tank Baby should be waking up soon. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead as a way of sending direct messages. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. North GG, you can message me on Discord. I hang out on the Scottish Koalas channel quite a bit, and my Discord handle is Toshio Thunder YouTube. Let me see if I can get you an invite code. And then also you can email me. The email for the channel is toshiothunder@gmail.com. Do 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 do. Yeah, maybe I can put that on the channel somewhere about being kid friendly, but basically I'm a youth pastor, a volunteer youth pastor, and I share some of my stuff with some of the kids in my class. So like they're kids, and a lot of parents like to make sure that what their kids is watching doesn't have certain things. So Wunderwaffle says, I'm so dead. And I may have gotten distracted. Basically, I don't have any problem with like any kind of language. I like people honestly expressing themselves, and I feel like that's part of that. But for my channel, I like to keep it accessible for kids. Kids even who, had parents like mine, where if there's cussing in something, they may or may not let you watch it, depending upon their mood. So I like to just keep things accessible for my kids. Oh right, getting a hold of me. Let me message. Let's see. Can I find my Discord handle? Let's see. On Discord, I'm Toshio Thunder YouTube. Number is that is me, right? 8442. Okay. Let me get my Gmail address properly here. Not my personal one. There we go. toshiothunder@gmail.com. Okay. Okay, cold map, that makes things easier on the Spitfire. And if you look at your engine temperature, the water temperature is not a real issue, it cools down fairly rapidly, but the oil temperature matters more. 100 degrees Celsius is safe. After a while at 103 or higher, it starts to have adverse effects on performance. That's when the number goes into the yellow, into the red. And that doesn't matter too much until you get hit in your oil cooling. And here's an issue I have with the helpful indicators for your engine overheat. They turn red and they stay red if you're leaking oil or leaking water. And that's a helpful reminder, but now you have to just remember what your overheat temperature is. Why do I mention that? Because an engine will constantly go toward overheating. We're going to go after that P47 if we can. P47 and a Spitfire, dangerous combination. We'll see what we can do. There's a Spit that might want to play, but we would just end up going on the deck with him if we decide to go after him. Back to the topic at hand. Engine overheating. Tips/tricks. When you get hit in the engine or the oil cooling, your numbers turn red. So now you have to remember what your engine overheat is. Once you get up to that point, turn off your engine. hit the ignition button. I have it bound to I on my keyboard. That's the best way to cool off an engine. You can even cool off an engine if you have no oil left by turning it off. And that is a band-aid. It's a temporary fix. But what that does for you is it allows you, this Spitfire is going to intercept me the moment I turn with this P-47. But you know what? I want to go after the P-47. He's coming for me. Is he going to be able to catch me? He's going faster than me. Okay, no, he's turning. Alright. We're good. We can keep pursuing our P-47 friend here. Let's try and get some shots on him so we can pick up an assist if he gets taken down. That Spitfire is off of our tail. So when your engine's overheating, you remember those numbers. Boy, I can't believe that Jug hasn't died yet. You remember those numbers, and when you get toward your overheat, there we go, we got the assist. Looks like we got a pretty solid team right now. Japanese on our side. That's pretty neat. That is a neat setup. Where was I? Turn off your engine. Turn it back on as soon as it drops down to a safe number, say around 99 degrees Celsius oil temperature, and do not WEP. You can go at 100% throttle if you need to, and using that technique, I've been able to recover from a lot of situations that I wouldn't have been able to recover from if I had not turned off the engine. There was, War Thunder did an official video on managing engine temperature when you take engine damage, and they did not mention turning off the engine entirely. Perhaps because it's not modeled accurately in the game, and it could be something of an exploit to turn off the engine in that way. I'm not one to say. I don't know. But that is a valid theory. That Spitfire's not gunning for us. We would like to go with the P-63. But if that Spitfire presents his body for us, we can't very well say no. Oh, well, that's one answer. And there's another. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we live for. That was beautiful. Northie, were you watching? That was great. I don't get double strikes like that very often. So that was really something special. Suffice to say, all you people here are in grave danger. So come on! Through the skies he flies. Spaghetti is the reason why. That he flies so high. You know that it's true. We're gonna have to go back to base soon. After we explode some brains. Exploding brains. For miles on, he's stalling out to Zanzibar, to the shores of ye old rustic Chinook, decimating the competition, leaving in their wake the blind ambition. Come along, children, and rock. Get it on. We're pulling up, and we're already pulling around for this Typhoon. He's going to try stall fighting a Spitfire, which is probably not the best course of action. He's cut his speed. And now, if we were a little bit better on the guns, we would have had him, but he's not long for this world. Roll it over. Cuts the engine. Come around. Fire the guns. Be way off. I can't believe he's scissoring with us right now. You're scissoring with a Spitfire at altitude, sir. Just thou even Spitfire. Yeah, now he's going vertical. Foolish. Foolish, sir. You have chosen poorly. You should have run when you had the chance. Cheers. GG. No tea and crumpets for you. Oh good, he got out. Tea and crumpets in Gulag. I don't know what you call an Italian gulag, but we'll call it a gulag anyway. So, an exceptional performance high above the skies of War Thunder. Hey, Sheridan! Nice to see you. Alright, good to see you. We have had an exciting time today. I am really starting to love the Spitfire because I'm getting into good matches where I'm able to perform. I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot more fun when you're doing well. And look at our cool camo, it matches the map today. Very neat. We got Big Snake on the side there. And you know what? We need to go back to base because fuel is an issue. Cut throttle a bit. I'm gonna AFK here, check the old tubes. Alright, that was one of those things where you're like, man, I'm glad I'm recording right now. Makes me look good. And energy fighting that Typhoon was a lot of fun. He did a pretty good job. You know, it's clear that he knows how to handle his aircraft for the most part. He might be used to flying a Spitfire because he was flying that Typhoon how I would fly a Spit. But what I would have done in his position is dive, because I know the Typhoon has a really good diving speed. Dive away from the Spitfire, and then if I could get maybe 2 kilometers of separation, I would go for a head-on. Or then try an energy fight, go in the vertical. But his mistake was he scissorsed. He tried to use a scissors maneuver and a few I think he did some loops, or not loops, but like barrel rolls basically. And then after cutting his own energy, he went to take it into the vertical, and that would have worked if I had been following him exactly. But when I was doing my scissors, I was maintaining my energy, and so I was able to have a huge energy advantage. By the time he took it vertical, he should have dove at that point to recover some airspeed, but instead he went for a stall and set himself up for our guns. We got a beautiful double strike earlier, and again, it's rare for me to get a double strike, so that was especially tasty. And as I said, that'll be our last match for now. Tank Baby is sure to wake up soon, and she's the reason why I can't just sit in front of the computer all day and zone out the way that I was born to do. Can any of you guys relate? Hope the audio and everything was good in this one. I haven't been checking on that. Nice to connect with you guys in the comments. Looking forward to working with NorthGG, who I know is a talented YouTuber with some great accomplishments already on his channel. Worth checking out, the NorthGG YouTube, and I know I enjoyed watching his videos when I binge watched all of them as soon as I discovered him. And he does come out with new videos on a fairly frequent basis, so there's that. I am very inconsistent with my uploads, and again, hint is that I wear a few hats. I'm a daddy, I'm a volunteer youth pastor. Sometimes when there's like a camp or something, I get to do all the planning for that, and I'm really bad at planning, so uploads will become less frequent when life stuff comes up. I still am dedicated to making this a hobby and not a jobby, so I'm not disciplined about my uploads. I'm not really looking to grow the channel as fast as I can. I just like seeing people come in who can appreciate the content and have some fun and share a love for the game of War Thunder. Looks like the enemy team has one vehicle left, so we'll be hunting him down. Should prove interesting for me. Alright. Let's see. Da, 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 da. While we hunt down that last guy, gear is up. Oh, stop it. Alright. Now that I know how hard it is to make YouTube videos, and how it's even harder to make decent content and get the audio figured out, that's the hardest thing for me, is getting the audio figured out. I mean, it's a simple thing, but just with the way I live my life, everything is changing. Everything changes. Sorry, I've been listening to the streamable remixes. Should prove interesting. Sheridan Artitsk. That's an interesting and challenging name for me to pronounce. Sheridan Artitsk. I'm going with that. I'm on YouTube. Hi, Toshio. Alright. Good to see you, man. Hey, why are we not friends yet? Alright, I just sent you a friend request, Sheridan. You can fly with me anytime. I mean, anytime that I'm actually flying. And not mindlessly grinding things. Man, the grind got bad on the Abrams. I shouldn't say it got bad, but I really got into it, and it actually went fairly well, because I was using 2 premium rank 5 vehicles on a premium account, and it sounds like Tank Baby just woke up, so I'm going to AFK climb, as dangerous as that is, and I'm going to stop the stream here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.